Cristina Muñoz de la Torre. I'm the Director of Programs Research at Just Solutions Collective, where I'm building a disaster resilience programming. So that could look anywhere from looking at equity plans and FEMA and HUD as they relate to disaster response, as well as identifying community-based climate solutions, creating policy briefs, and publishing material that the environmental justice and climate justice movement can benefit from. Facilitating the panel was actually really exciting. It was really great to work with the folks at the Natural Hazard Center. This year's theme was around changing climates and equity and adapting to the warming world. So I think they really had front and center this idea around equity. And so I thought it was a perfect theme of the year to highlight our panel, our listening session, community-based disaster resilience solutions. I've actually attended the Natural Hazards Workshop for a couple of years as a PhD student and candidate at the University of Iowa, where I am building my dissertation around FEMA response to disaster assistance. And in attending the Natural Hazards Workshop, I see a lot of researchers and policy advisors, as well as practitioners, talk about the importance of bridging research and on the ground solutions and translating that. But I see that community-based organizations like Health Community Services and La Marana are not necessarily invited into these spaces. First of all, like, they're creating solutions too. And so acknowledging that there are solutions already on the ground, as well as the importance of translating that research into solutions, then, you need to invite people on the table who are implementing them. So it was such a great honor to be able to host, to identify the CBOs that we've been working with at Just Solutions Collective and create that space on the table for them to be at this national conference and speak to like 200 people around these issues, and have their voices be represented at the space.
We learned the hard way that participation takes time and takes relationships. Getting people to talk and to talk about their dreams is something very powerful. Building those kind of relationships, I think it's important, like not getting to the community and say, okay, this is the agenda, this is what we're going to do today. No, we start with, hi, we brought pineapples and they give us coffee, and how is your aunt, and how are the kids? Do a little workshop with the kids, and everything takes time, it's longer, but I think time and relationship is like fundamental for that.
I think the most important thing about the community engagement piece in spaces like these national conference spaces is identifying the on-the-ground organizations that are doing heavy work and are in many cases doing pioneering work as well, recognizing that work and also like learning from it, as well as providing resources directly to the organizations. And that's something that we try to model in our session. So we had I facilitated a mural activity where the 3 participating CBOs were able to kind of provide specific asks that they wanted from the audience. They were told in advance, like, who typically is in the audience. And it was really great because I think sometimes when in spaces where we have this idea of like the professional experts and not seeing residents as experts. Like, I wanted to make sure that that's not the dichotomy that we were introducing in our sessions. I think some of the key takeaways from our listening session as well is knowing that community-based organizations are working really connectedly with their communities that they're in. They understand not only the problems, but the kinds of solutions that are possible in implementing them. But there is this need to build the capacity of CBOs so that they're eligible and are able to compete in federal grants and federal contracts and all this other work around disaster and disaster resilience. And I think that still remains a big need. There is some communication back and forth with the panelists and the audience members, but just like building that capacity is important in a way that it's not just about the technical assistance, but also providing funding to CBOs for them to hire staff within the organization so that capacity remains within them, as well as changing policies in the government and the way contracts are done. What we want to do next is be able to bring these amazing organizations, and there are commonalities. During the interviews I did hear, some organizations struggling with something that the other organization has figured out, or that they wanted to go to the second level and another organization had that. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, just really excited to continue to support organizations in different ways in my capacity at Just Solutions Collective. I just want to really thank the 3 CBOs that participated in the session. It was such an honor to get to know them through the solutions profiles that Just Solutions Collective started. And just highlighting their amazing work and their leadership and sharing their knowledge with other BIPOC CBOs.